and welcome back to Mini Model Trains, where we make small micro layouts for on the go. Today we will be reviewing the Bachmann Rheneas in yellow livery. Rheneas is normally kind of an orange color, but a yellow version was made based off of a sequence in Thomas and Friends where he appeared as yellow instead of orange. So let us commence with our unboxing and review. We will go ahead and open the box and take out yellow Rheneas. Unlike last video where when we tested the Kato Unitrack we used an N-gauge Thomas, this is the appropriate narrow gauge scale and size. It's right now in a plastic container that has a backing here. That's how we're going to get him out. As you saw, he just fell out. And so, similar to the N-gauge Thomas, the wheel spacing is for N-gauge, which will go on this track down here. But, as you can see, he is a little bit larger than the N-gauge Thomas. And the detail on this is actually quite extraordinary. Not just the paint job, but also the little minor details. As you can see, we have the like little rods here and what have you that are not just painted on or molded into the body, but are separate pieces. That's wonderful. And then if you look even really closely, if the camera will focus, here we are, you can see there's a little bit of riveting there on the splasher over the wheel. There's no major details inside of the cab per se, but it is nice that there is a lamp iron on the back that is a separate fitted piece instead of it being a molded piece. The coal up in the tanks here are molded, but there is texture to them. And then as you can see, his number 2 is right there. There's more of the riveting and his nameplate, Rheneas, or Rheneas if you're in the UK, I believe that's how it's pronounced. And of course his happy little face there. So I'm quite impressed with the detail. Let's go ahead and put him on the track and see how he runs. We'll be right back. Okay, here we are down at the track, ready to do our first initial test of the Bachmann Yellow Reheneas. So let's go ahead and give him some juice and see how he runs on our layout. Might need a little push. And there he goes. Sometimes when the locomotives are new in the box, they need a little bit of encouraging to get started, but as you can see, he is running pretty smoothly across the layout. Usually with new locomotives, and in fact with any model train, before you have a running session, it is always best to break in the locomotive, or in other words, run the locomotive for a good 20 to 30 minutes in order to kind of warm it up. So here he is once again going around the layout. Looks pretty consistent. No fallouts in any spaces. We're going to slow him down and stop him here. And now we will also run him backwards as well. Again, probably needs a little bit of encouraging. Here he goes. Does seem that he tends to run a little bit slower while going backwards, as I need to put our power pack at a little bit of a higher level to kind of get him into the same running speed as he did going forward. But again, this is his first time running backwards, so he hasn't quite warmed up yet. But as you can see, there he goes around the layout just fine. Like I said, he's doing great, and he is doing just fine. So slow him down and stop him here at the front again. It's a nice little runner. Pretty soon we will be getting some narrow gauge slate wagons or slate cars, which we will attach to the back of Rheneas at a later time, as well as additional rolling stock. Now, as you can see, Rheneas is down on the layout pulling a small train around the layout. And, as you can see, our station platform is now on the layout. It has been glued in place, so it is now permanent and not going anywhere. As you can also see, the paint has pretty much dried. There's a little bit of texture to the paint. There are a few small little spots, as you can see in this corner here, where there's a little bit of less paint coverage than throughout the rest of the platform. But that should be fine, because once we add the ground cover and the rest of the scenery, everything should blend in pretty nicely. Please enjoy this little running session of Rheneas pulling his train. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe and turn on the bell notification, and we will see you in the next one.